Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to archive your classes from the previous year if you have any, how to set up new classes for this year, how to populate that with students, and um, and that will do, and then there will be future videos about how to set assignments and how to mark students' work. So here goes. To get to it, a few ways. On our school we have a little drop down that allows you to get to Google Classroom, or you can type in classroom.google.com, or if you've got the 9 dots here and you're logged into Chrome, then click on Classroom and that will take you straight in. If it's the first time, there might be some little notifications, but if you've been in before, there'll be all your classes. And the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to archive previous classes. So we might want to archive this class here. So we click on the 3 dots and we click on archive. There we go. And I'm going to click on archive this one as well. And then what I can do is I can view my archived classes. So they're still all there, but students can't now post work to them and submit work. But maybe I want to delete some of these classes, so I can click on the 3 dots and I can click delete, and that means that they will no longer be able to post or comment, but the files will remain in Google Drive. Okay, and I will show you about those files later. So we're going to delete that class there. So you can tidy up at the beginning of the year all your classes from the previous year. Let's go back to our courses. There we go. So these are the ones, but actually I want to create a new class, maybe for a drama club. We pre-populate these from our management information system, so these will be all set up all with the students, but maybe there's another class you want, or maybe your school doesn't do that. So we can click add. We don't want to join a class, that's what the students would do. We want to create a class. So do put the subject in, otherwise when the students come to look at it, they've got a list of just year 9 classes, which isn't particularly helpful. And I'm just going to put in demo here for demo purposes. So this takes a little bit of time, and they have changed a few things in Google Classroom for 2018. And as we see when this class appears, we'll notice that the area for class materials, they've taken that out. They discovered that not many people use that section. And what they've done is they've separated out the stream and classwork. So the stream is for announcements and responding to student posts and general things like that, communicating with the class. And the classwork is where you set assignments. And then there's the people section here. So we can change the color and the look and the feel of this. And we can do that here, or we can select a photo to upload here in the usual way. To be able to do that, I quite like the one that it's picked for me. And so the thing that we're now going to do is invite students, and there's a few ways we can do that. We can click on about, and that gives the class code, and we can display that really large, so the students can click on that plus button we saw earlier and type in the class code. Alternatively, we can find that same class code here in the settings, and we can copy that if we want, or we could disable it. And here we can decide what the students are going to be allowed to do. So I'm going to allow them just to be able to make comments. They're not going to be able to make new posts. And so then once we've got those settings all set up, we can have a look at the people we've got. At the moment I don't have anyone. But I could, if they typed in their class code, the students would populate here. And Now I can add teachers. Now that might be a supply or a cover teacher, stand-in teacher that's coming in here, or a learning support assistant, or maybe a TA or somebody who's sharing the class with you. You can add them in there so they can have access to the assignments and to mark work with you. What you'll mainly want to do is to invite some students. So let's invite 3 students to my class, and we'll invite them here. Now, if I highlight that, I can remove that invite, and here is also where you can go in and you can mute particular students, so you can decide that they're not allowed to post to the forum. They're only allowed to submit you work. So that's if somebody's not using it as they should be, that's a useful little feature. So there we go. We have our class set up. We have the stream here where we can add posts. We've got classwork where we can kind of add the assignments, and we've got the people, and we've got the settings all set up. Do watch the further videos to find out more.